오메가3 연습생이었다면서요. 연습생 학대로 인한 자살 사건이냐고 지금 인터넷 실검이에요. 1위.
A씨 부검 결과 타살 흔적이 발견되지 않음에 따라 수사를
You clicked on this video for 3 reasons. 1, you want a review. 2, you want a commentary. 3, you want a theory about a series called Imitation. So ladies and gentlemen, sit tight. Here's your food. Imitation is a South Korean television series starring Jung Ji-soo, Lee Jun-young, Jung Yun-ho, and Park Ji-yeon. It is based on the webtoon of the same name, and it tells the story of the lives of idols in the entertainment industry, centered around the romance between a member of a rookie group and a member of a top boy group in the industry. So before we dive into what really happened in the first episode, let me just introduce to you to the characters. Jung Ji-soo is our main character, Lee Ma-ha. Lee Ma-ha is the center of the new girl group named Tea Party, who was originally a trainee at Musicaholic. And our male lead character is Lee Jun-young as Kwon Ryuk, the most popular member of the top boy group, Shax, which debuted 6 years ago under NGO Entertainment. And our third main character, Park Ji-yeon as Larry Ma, a popular soloist considered as one of the most iconic idols in the industry, known for her powerful, sophisticated performance concepts. And our second leading man, Jung Yun-ho as Lee Yoo-jin, the center of the rising boy group Sparkling. He was trained at Musicaholic alongside with Maha, and they became close friends. And now talking about what really happened in the first episode. So our first episode, we start off with the scene of Shax. It appears to be that they are rehearsing for their upcoming concert or event that will take place in this arena. No, I don't really know. That's your research to do. I already did mine. So then cuts off the scene with our main character, Maha, in a van with her manager. And from here, you can actually see how determined Maha is in debuting and becoming an idol, where she was saying along the lines, this quote, actually no, insert scene.
조금만 기다려. 나아가 곧 간다.
You can actually see the fire in her eyes. You can see the passion. We root for an absolute good main character. By the way, I'm actually listening to ASMR of Songhwa. Like, I'm really getting distracted. And the day is today. Well, tonight, Shax is performing for the 2017 Music Festival. But wait, a member is missing. Now, don't worry, okay? The missing member, you'll get to meet him later on. And of course, this left the staff demented and in panic mode. And due to this, Shax's manager, Ji-hak, had to force Ryuk to take the center and replace the missing member. By the way, a little spoiler, if you guys, well, I'm going to give you a spoiler. The missing member is actually a best friend of Ryuk. And then comes another scene of Maha living her life as both a normal person, a student, and a trainee. Which is, by the way, Maha ran. Like, there's a certain scene where she stops at her school and looks at her phone. The Maha ran for 11.4 kilometers in 1 hour and 14 minutes. Though I am not sure if she did ran all the way in, because there was no scene of her showing that she did engage to any type of transpo. I just got tinnitus while I'm filming this. All right. I'm getting scared. Okay. First of all, determination, astronomical. And second of all, is she in that much of a budget for her to not use public transportation that she has to run for an hour and 14 minutes just to get to school? Then we are shown a scene of a league of trainees practicing to shine by Pentagon. Oh, and hey, by the way, this is Musicaholic. And from here on, in an 18s perspective, you get to see Songhwa, San, and Yunho. Well, there's already Jongho, but he's not a musicaholic. But yeah, after the rehearsal, Songhwa, San, and Yunho, together with Maha and two unnamed girls, started conversing with one another. And from here, you get to actually hear many things from the conversation. From Songhwa saying that they should be thankful because some agencies have little to no sunlight in their dance studio, and San saying that trainees had to sing in the bathroom in order to hear their echoes. Okay, first of all, I think this is a personal opinion, all right? I think you shouldn't be calling yourself a company or an agency if you can't provide these kind of things to your trainee. Like, I understand that you're in a budget, but please, like, be decent to them, please. And from there, we get to see the glimpse of Omega 3, a girl group under, again, Omega Entertainment, which consisted of Hyunji, the girl in gray, Ria, the girl in orange, and Annie, the girl in yellow. But Annie forfeited from the group. From Omega, we go back to our last topic, which was Maha and Musicholic. Musicholic is now running an evaluation, and one guy recommended Maha, which got later on declined because one guy said that Maha was quote unquote hard to mold in a certain group. Though actually, we can see in the scene she was almost about to get thrown out of Musicaholic. Instead, she was sent to Omega Entertainment just so they can say it wasn't a waste. And for Maha, who was persistent and determined of debuting in Musicaholic, was sad, of course, because she has to leave. And from there, our point of view was shifted into an OG, the company of Shax. And from here, we get to see and to meet their CEO, Park Jin Man. Okay, so I'm just gonna whisper this part. First of all, and I just like really hate the fact that my best friend, I'm gonna call her Caramel, said that the CEO kind of looks like Sand but aged. As a Sand bias, no. The CEO was saying that Jihak, aka Shax's manager, is no longer part of the company and saying not to cancel Shax's gigs because of the controversies, saying that the missing member is just taking a break, and before they cancel this missing member's contract, add up all the expenses we spent on him and send an email to his parents. First of all, why would you need to send an email to his parents? He's no child anyway, just some grown man who can't handle his own controversy. Childish. And going 3 years ahead, our main man, Ryuk, was finally able to make his successful debut as an actor. Congratulations, Stoneface. If you may be pissed off for me calling Ryuk Stoneface, the man literally, I have barely seen him smile. Okay, we get to see another of our main character, La Lima. Again, not gonna lie, the music was bop from Malo to Omega 3's supposed debut to La Lima's solo. Not gonna lie, is indeed very good. We now see Maha imitating the solo artist for money, hence to why we have our title. And again, fast forward, she's also doing side gigs as an extra for a historical series, which is also starred by Ryuk. And again, by the end of the shooting, her manager just left her alone. Right there. Sando in the cold, just out in the cold in a sando and jeans. Okay, first of all, who wears sando in the cold? Filipinos. This part is actually fever dream. I actually downloaded the first episode, but for some reason I am too lazy to rewatch it all over again. Though I could skip it, but again, I am too lazy. But for some reason, when her manager left her, she asked this female staff for directions because she wants to know where the nearest bus stop, the nearest city central is. And this lady said it's over that hill. So you're telling me maybe the hill that I was thinking was a mountain, the hyperbole of me. What kind of city is this? Y'all, come on. Maha's already in the cold, and you want her to cross a hill to get to. Just don't put her through another hell, please. But I mean, Ryok was there to save her, and that concludes the first episode. Wow, that was chaotic. And now since that is that the commentary? Do you consider that as a commentary? Anywho, I'm just gonna give you my review. So the review, I'm just going to be as honest as possible. Please, if I ever say something, take it as a constructive criticism because I myself, I don't want to get canceled. I'm not even getting started yet. But for some reason, let's start with the acting. I really do appreciate Yoonho, Jongho, San, and Songhwa's acting. But for me, I feel like Songhwa could just up his game a little bit more, even though he's just a side character. Just up his game a little bit more. But I can definitely see that he has the potential. It's just that he isn't just unleashing his full potential yet. Regarding to the acting, I think I would give the four of them an 8 out of 10. Second of all, using actual K-pop idols to take on to this role is actually also a very good idea because first of all, you can definitely see the genuity. You can actually see that they're sincere in this because they've been doing this. Oh my god. My theory is that Yoonjo and Annie must have had a relationship together, causing Annie to commit suicide. And the reason why she committed suicide is because maybe she was pregnant. And also, while she was pregnant, she was getting abused. I come up to the conclusion that Annie and Yoonjo had a relationship. First of all, it comes Jihak, and as Ryok was done cleaning himself, he heard Jihak shouting at Yunjo saying, "Do you know how serious this situation is? Are you getting my point right now?" There was also this scene where Yunjo was contacting a somebody through this kind of model of a phone, but it seems that he can't reach them. And I also noticed that phone. It felt so familiar because when I rewatched the Imitation series, episode 1 again, I saw this. It was the same phone as Yunjo. Annie is 23 years old, but the person that was said to have suicide at the Han River was 20, which also led me to believe that Annie may have never died.